This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
As I told the team, any win is a great win, not a good win, a great win. And when you beat a team 2 times in a row, that's even better. But our Sundays have been, unfortunately, pretty consistent. They've been dog fights every Sunday. We anticipated North Alabama to come out with being very aggressive, which they did. I thought Adrian had an excellent game plan. They tried to really hurt us in transition and shoot the three, 26 points in the first quarter. But we were able to adjust. Again, I think our depth helped. We held them to 9 points in the second quarter, kind of turned the corner. But pleased overall. As a coach, you're never overly, there are always things you can work on. But overall, pleased, glad we got the win, and hats off to North Alabama. They did a great job.
That defense from the second quarter on, you really limited what they were able to do and made them contest, or had contested everything. Was it something you told them in the quarter break between the first and second quarter about playing much better on defense?
Well, I always tell them, telling isn't teaching. We warned them, the coaches tell them till we're blue in the face, but, they came out swinging. We got punched in the face. We were on our heels. And we have a veteran team. Our girls want to win. So I prefer not to get punched in the face and on your heels, but sometimes that happens. Our girls are resilient. We have good depth, and our talent. We're able to switch on a perimeter. I thought that hurt North Alabama, which kept the pressure on the perimeter to take away those threes. But our girls, they want to win just as much as the coaching staff. So between the two, we have excellent leadership in our seniors. And I didn't have to say much, Damian. They got together. They talked amongst themselves. They encouraged themselves. They put halftime goals on the board. And I just try to encourage them and tell them to keep moving forward.
For the second straight game, Maya was dominant force down low, and are we starting to see her? I brought this up to you a couple weeks ago. Are we starting to see her start to turn the corner and become more consistent down there?
I hope so, Damien. As a coach, I hope so. She's talented. Having shooters, it always helps when our shooters are making shots on the perimeter. That just makes her life a lot easier. North Alabama did a good job doubling down on her, making her think twice, making her guess where the double team is coming from. But she's strong. We always talk about second effort. It's not the first shot, it's the second shot. So she missed a couple. She went after it, got offensive rebounds. But, yeah, she's playing hard. She's working hard. She had a good week of practice. So it's really no surprise that she played well today. She practiced well this past week. So we just want to keep building, keep getting better, collectively, and be playing our best ball in March.
38 assists in the 2 games. How pleased are you with that number and assisting on, I think, 70, 80% of your made field goals? Is that something that is a good thing to build towards as you guys continue here in conference play?
Well, absolutely. We talk about good to great. We have 10, 11 players that all could probably score 15 points if they never passed the ball. But, when you're playing unselfish, obviously yesterday I believe it was 20 assists, 6 turnovers. Today, 18 assists. So, that's a formula for success. We have, like I said, probably 10 starters, and all of them are capable scorers. But when you have a team that plays unselfish, and they're very selfless, they all have good hearts. That's going to be tough to beat because, you have post players that can establish the inside game. We space the floor. The players are spacing the floor excellent. So, we talk about instead of taking a good shot, one more pass, it turns into a great shot. And they've really, really embraced that concept of good to great shots.
In these past couple Sundays, you've had to play some girls high minutes, and today 24 minutes is the tops for Emily and Alyssa. Is that something good that this entire weekend you're able to keep those girls rested and keep them as fresh as possible as we get into the grind of conference play?
Well, Saturday is definitely a minute management game. Sunday, we have the whole week to recover. So Sunday, all bets are off. I'm not really overly concerned about minutes. All these players can play 40 minutes if you let them, but that's just obviously not the wisest thing to do. But on Sunday, we're just trying to win a basketball game. The hardest part is over with Saturday. This is obviously second game back-to-back, so we just kind of play with our strength, who's got it going, who's struggling, who's not struggling. And like I said, we have 10 starters, so fortunate for us, we don't have to play 1 or 2 or 3 players for 35 minutes or more. We can kind of spread the wealth.